Okay, we're into our time capsule. We go forward 20 years. Here we are again at Tweedbank Station. What are we seeing in the borders as far as trains are concerned?
I think if we're lucky, I think if we're very lucky and the momentum picks up and there is a genuine willingness and more money becomes available, we might be at the very beginning of construction of the extension.
That's quite a shock, isn't it? Because we were thinking maybe 10 years' time we'd be at least seeing some work going on.
If you'd asked me that question when we stood here in September 2015, at that point I would have said, with a fair wind, 10 years. I think given the fact it's taken 5 years to do the feasibility study, the challenges of COVID and just the lack of momentum and the big issue around the funding of it, I think the very best I could offer would be 20 years from now we might be starting its construction. But an awful lot of very positive things have to develop to make that a reality.
So the message is everyone's got to really get their finger out.
It's a case of rolling up your sleeves, re-engaging the campaigning, putting in place some more energy and doing more. Press releases are fine, warm words are fine, but actions speak much louder, and both governments need a wake-up call on this extension. If it's going to happen, this project's now got to gain the same amount of momentum that it had when the project was being delivered in its first phase.
So as it stands at the moment, you think 2040 and we'll only be beginning the project. But if people get their fingers out, then we're talking 2030s.
It could certainly commence in the 2030s. If there's a political will to make it happen, it could commence then. But a lot of work needs to be done to make that a reality. And the campaign for Borders Rail cannot be the only champions for this railway. There need to be a range of people lining up and making it their life's work effectively to make this extension happen if it's going to become a reality.